What if I told you the world's biggest fast food empire didn't become rich from burgers? Sounds crazy, right? Today, McDonald's serves millions of people every single day in more than 100 countries. The logo is everywhere, the fries are instantly recognizable, and the company makes billions every year. But here's the shocking part. The real genius behind McDonald's wasn't the food, it was the business system hiding behind it. And the man who turned a tiny burger shop into a global empire wasn't even one of the original founders. This is the story of how one simple idea changed the food industry forever. Back in the 1940s, restaurants in America were slow, messy, and inefficient. Customers had to wait for waiters to take orders, food took forever to arrive, and service was inconsistent. But two brothers, Richard and Maurice McDonald, thought there had to be a better way. They owned a small restaurant in California, and instead of trying to compete with fancy restaurants, they focused on one thing: speed. They completely redesigned the way food was made. They removed most items from the menu and kept only burgers, fries, and drinks. Then they organized the kitchen like a factory assembly line. Every worker had one simple job. One person grilled the meat, another added toppings, another packed the food. The result? Customers got their meals in seconds instead of minutes. People had never seen anything like it before. The brothers called it the speedy service system, and it became the foundation of modern fast food. Business exploded. Cars lined up outside the restaurant every day. Families loved it because it was cheap, fast, and consistent. No matter when you visited, the food tasted the same. But while the McDonald brothers were happy running a successful local business, someone else saw something much bigger. That man was Ray Kroc. At the time, Ray Kroc was a struggling salesman selling milkshake machines. One day, he noticed something strange. A small burger restaurant was ordering an unusually large number of milkshake mixers. Curious, he traveled to California to see the place himself. What he found shocked him. The restaurant was packed with customers, food was moving incredibly fast, and the system worked almost perfectly. Ray immediately realized this wasn't just a restaurant. It was a business model that could spread across the entire country. The McDonald brothers were smart, but Ray Kroc was obsessed with expansion. He believed there should be a McDonald's everywhere in America. So he convinced the brothers to let him franchise the business. At first, things were difficult. Many franchise owners failed because they didn't follow the system correctly. But Ray was extremely strict. Every McDonald's had to look the same, cook the same, and operate the same way. The fries had to taste identical in every city. The burgers had to be made the exact same way. That level of consistency became one of the company's greatest strengths. But here's where the story becomes truly genius. Most people think McDonald's is a food company. It's not. The real money came from real estate. Ray Kroc created a strategy that completely changed the business. Instead of simply allowing franchise owners to run restaurants, the company bought the land underneath the restaurants and rented it back to franchise owners. Think about how smart that is. Even if burger sales slowed down, McDonald's still made money from rent. Over time, the company owned massive amounts of valuable land across the world. In reality, burgers were just the front-end business. Real estate was the real empire hiding behind the scenes. This strategy made McDonald's unbelievably powerful. While other restaurants focused only on selling food, McDonald's focused on controlling locations, branding, and systems. Ray Kroc understood something most businesses don't. Successful companies are built on systems, not products. Burgers can be copied. Fries can be copied. But a perfectly designed business system is much harder to compete with. Then came branding and psychology. McDonald's didn't just sell meals, it sold happiness, convenience, and familiarity. The bright golden arches were designed to grab attention from far away. The smell of fries was intentionally consistent. Happy Meals targeted children, creating emotional connections at a young age. Families trusted the brand because they always knew what to expect. Whether you visited a McDonald's in New York, Tokyo, or London, the experience felt almost identical. That consistency built trust, and trust built billions. Today, McDonald's is one of the most recognizable companies on earth. But the craziest part is that it all started with a very simple idea: save people time. That's it. The company didn't invent burgers. It didn't invent fries. It simply created a faster, smarter system than everyone else. And that's the biggest lesson from this story. The most successful businesses in the world don't always create something new. Sometimes they just create a better system. While everyone else focuses on the product, smart entrepreneurs focus on scalability, psychology, and consistency. Because in business, the people who win aren't always the best cooks. They're the ones who build the smartest machine.